Hello students, I hope you are all staying safe at home. This is your English subject and this is for class 8, and today we will be studying a new blog, that is blog number 5. And the topic is writing informational essay. How to write an informational essay. Okay? I hope you will write down the important points in your note copy. So here in this, I'm taking the topic example as learning disability. Okay, with this topic example, how to write informational essay. All right. So since I am picking the example of learning disability here, we shall see what is a learning disability. Okay, a learning disability is a disability that affects a person's ability to process information. It's called a learning disability. Okay, I repeat, learning disability is a disability that affects a person's ability to process information. Okay, so students, my question here is that why are we writing this essay? Why are we writing this essay? What questions should our essay answer? What questions should our essay answer? So, the answer is we are writing this essay to inform the readers about a learning disability. Okay. Inform the readers about learning disability. Okay. Why are we writing this essay? So the answer is we are writing this essay to inform the readers about a learning disability. Okay, so we are taking the example of learning disability, isn't it? So what questions should our essay answer? So the answer is our essay should tell the readers exactly what learning disability is, what are its effects, the signs and symptoms are, okay, and how we can help a learning disabled person. Okay, exactly what learning disability is. Okay, their effects, signs, symptoms, and how to tackle the problem of disabled person. Okay, students, so now I want all of you to be attentive. Okay, now we will learn how we should begin our essay. Okay, what should we include in different paragraphs of the essay and how to conclude the essay. Okay, the first thing, we can begin our essay with an introductory paragraph. Okay, the first thing we should remember, we should start with the introductory paragraph. All right, so this introductory paragraph, it should begin with a hook that grabs the reader's attention and makes him or her want to read the rest of the essay. Remember these points, okay? So in the introductory paragraph, you should write the sentence in a way that grabs the reader's attention and makes him or her want to read the rest of the essay. Okay? So in this introductory paragraph, you should also uh, tell the readers what the essay is about. Okay? What the essay is about. And in this introductory paragraph, you should also mention, or you should also tell the readers why they should read the paragraph. Okay? Why they should read the paragraph. Okay? So remember that this is the concluding sentence. Okay? Like I said, you should write uh, something, okay, describing why they should read the paragraph, okay. And this is the concluding sentence of the this is the concluding sentence of the introductory paragraph, okay. So remember that the concluding sentence of this paragraph should tell the readers why they should read the essay, why they should continue reading the essay. Alright? So let me repeat once again. In the introductory paragraph, you should firstly mention, write in a way that grabs the reader's attention, okay. And second thing you have to mention is that you have to tell the readers what the essay is about, okay. And the third thing is that you have to tell the readers why they should read the paragraph, okay. And this is the concluding sentence, okay. So the concluding sentence of this paragraph should tell the readers why they should read the essay. Alright? And see, don't forget that your introductory paragraph should always be included with these points. Alright? Because if your introduction paragraph is going to be boring, then ultimately the reader they will not continue reading your essay, okay. And you have to write in a way that you have to grasp the reader's attention, okay. I hope you are clear, isn't it? And you also have to mention tell the readers that what the essay is about, okay. I hope you are not confused. Now we should see the second point, that is the body paragraph, okay. The first point we have studied is the introductory paragraph. Now we should see what are the things we have to include in the body paragraph, okay. So under the body paragraph, you have to mention in different paragraphs, alright. Like for say like for 3 to 4 paragraph, okay. So example is that, so we are taking the example of learning disability, isn't it? So since we are taking the example of learning disability, I will continue to take the example, okay. So in this body paragraph, we have to we have to mention in different subtopics, okay. Like we have different subtopics in this paragraph. Like I have mentioned, we have to write in 3 to 4 paragraph, isn't it? So in this paragraph, we have to define what learning disability is, their effects, their signs, and the treatment, okay. Their signs and the treatment. In the body paragraph, they have different different subtopic. And in this body paragraph, now we are going to explain like defining the learning disability, the effects, the signs, and the treatment. Okay, so the body paragraph, it should give more information about the disability. Okay, in the body paragraph, you have to give more information of the topics you are writing. Don't get confused. Okay, I am taking the example of learning disability. Okay, so I am teaching you in that way, taking the example of learning disability. Okay, but don't forget that in this body paragraph you have to give more information about on the topic you are going to write. Okay, this is a paragraph where you are going to be mentioning more information on the topic you are going to write. Okay, so in the first paragraph, we are taking an example of learning disability, isn't it? So I am going to be teaching how to write. Okay, so in the first body you have to write what is learning disability. Okay, what is learning disability, and what are different types of learning disability. And in the second body, in the second paragraph body, you have to mention the effects. Okay, the effects of this the effects and the symptoms of this this learning disability. And in the third paragraph body, in the third body you have to mention their signs of learning disability. And in the last body you have to we can mention like how we can help people with learning disability. All right, so I am sure you are not confused, isn't it? Since I'm taking the example of learning disability, I am teaching in that way. Okay, but uh, when you get different topic, you have to know how to write. Okay, so in the body paragraph, you have to like mention the different subtopics. Okay, different subtopics in body wise. Okay, in first body, second, third, and last body. Okay, and in this body paragraph you have to give more information on the topic you are going to write. All right, and in the like I've said, you have to go on mentioning the body wise. Okay, the first body, the second body, the third body, and the last you have to write how we can help the people with learning disability. Okay, those solutions and your opinions and all right, we have to mention in the last body. Okay, so in the third point we have to write the concluding paragraph. Okay, so in this concluding paragraph, I'm sorry I've made mistakes. So the first point is this. Okay, so in this concluding paragraph you have to mention you have to connect the ideas together. Okay, whatever you have mentioned in the introductory paragraph and in the body paragraph, you have to connect the ideas in the concluding paragraph. Okay, and you have to the second point is that you have to use the connectors. Okay, you have to use the connectors such as for example like as a result, hence, even though, namely, things like that. Now you have to use the connectors and conclude your concluding paragraph. Okay, example, I have written one example, that is since I have taken the example of learning disability, so I am taking the example of learning disability here. Okay, so example you can use like although people with learning disability struggle with reading, writing, speaking, repeated practice can help them greatly. So in this concluding paragraph, don't get confused. You have to connect ideas together. Whatever you have written in the introductory and in the body paragraph, you have to connect in the concluding paragraph, and you have to like. Second point is that you have to use the connectors, examples, these connectors, and you have to conclude your paragraph here on the topic whichever you are writing. Okay, so don't forget that in this writing informational essay, you have to write the introductory paragraph that should be like that should grab the reader's attention, and then your introductory paragraph have to be interesting so that the readers can continue reading the essay. And in the body paragraph, you have to give more information with body wise, that is first, second, third, and the last body. And in the concluding paragraph, you have to connect ideas you have whether or whatever you have written in the introductory and the body paragraph, and you have to conclude in the concluding paragraph. Okay, and you should not forget to use connectors like these examples. Okay, like the examples I have written here. Okay, in this concluding paragraph, you can share your opinions. Okay, so I'm sure you have understood, and we will stop this class from here, and we will continue with the next chapter. Okay, we should continue with the next block in the next video.